Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I have with me a 2002 996.1, or I believe it .2. This is the life cycle impulse version of this car. The first one came out in 1998, and then they did a kind of refresh version in 2002, which had an upgraded IMS bearing and some additional goodies, kind of improving the quality of it, updated facelift. And this one has some special things about it, namely the color matched white clamshell and then these blue decals here on the side. Personally, if it was my car, I would take the decals off just because it's not really my style, but it does look really cool. And it's got this like front plate deal, which isn't registered, so it doesn't really matter. Inside of the car, we have this beautiful midnight blue interior and a 6-speed manual transmission. This has a nicer steering wheel. The first generation of these, the steering wheel was fine, but this one's a little bit more attractive, and it's got some nice little finger grabbers on there. Rear separated window bits for the convertible top that this thing has, and you've also got a little wind deflector and a nice little shelf back here for your back seat. You can fold those up and you do have a usable-ish back seat. Heated seats and all kinds of goodies on the inside. This one has an upgraded Bluetooth radio, and we do have the factory radio in stock. In the front of the car, we have a car cover that does come with the vehicle. And that will be included whenever it gets sold. Oh, it's a magnet. Well, ain't that special? So, all right, then we're gonna get this off of here. Oh goodness. One take car reviews. There we go. All right, so underneath here, you got the spare tire here in the front. We've got the car cover inside of the bag, and yeah, it's a really nice little ride. It's been very well maintained. Had struts done recently, and all kinds of other good services done. With our dealership, we do always inspect every single one of our vehicles whenever they come in on our lot for service and inspection and all that kind of stuff. So this car is going to get sorted out, but whenever I put it up on the lift myself, because I was considering buying it, I had only noticed like one of the bushings in the front left, one of the sway bar bushings on the lower portion. That was the only thing I noticed on this car, and it's in very, very, very good shape. It's a three car owner, and one of the owners was in Louisville, where it spent a long period of time in its life. I'm going to put the link to the vehicle listing in the description, where you can find better photos and also, you know, maintenance history with the Carfax and all that kind of stuff. This vehicle's on sale for about $28,000 here at the dealership I work at, BMW Cincinnati North, and why don't we just take this thing for a spin? So the 996 generation Porsche is this is just a regular rear-wheel drive Carrera, and it has a 320 horsepower flat six. It sounds pretty decent for, you know, the kind of car that it is, being it's 2002. You guys, a little rev here. Sounds really good, and since it's mid-engine, it's actually very well balanced in the corners, so it doesn't feel like it's gonna throw you off too much. Nice and heavy clutch because it's an older car. Very responsive, smooth powertrain. It just handles really well, and going into the corners, it's a 911. 911s handle about how you'd expect. Very pointed, a lot cooler than a Corvette if you're looking for kind of like a retirement type vehicle. It's just a cool car. I've always wanted one of these, and one with a midnight blue interior is even cooler. If I was to get this car, I would possibly put an exhaust on it, but really you don't need to if you don't feel like it. The tires on this thing, I believe, are Michelin Pilot Sports, and it handles really well. We are going to be putting new tires on the rears. Possibly, they looked like they were a little bit close. We're just waiting for this car to get inspected, as we did just get it in. Some cool things about the 996 generation Porsche. So all Porsche vehicles have the steering wheel, or the key located on the left side of the steering wheel, just as that's, you know, kind of how they used to do it in the racing days. So you get in the car, turn it down on the left. It's just a little bit different, kind of quirky. And then the 996 was created from 1999 to 2003. At the end of its life cycle, and these commonly kind of had a couple of main issues with them. One of them being the IMS bearing, which thankfully on this car is a later production model, so it's going to have the strengthened IMS bearing, so which makes this a little bit more reliable. As long as you really stay on top of your oil changes. Hoobie's Garage, which is a YouTuber I watch, actually had one of these with 250,000 miles that didn't blow up until he took it on the track, and because of how the engine's kind of configured with the flat six, styling of kind of the boxer engines that these have, it starved itself of oil due to the flat plane, and that's the only thing that actually ended up killing it. Otherwise, the car was called Apollo 911. They're very reliable and pretty stout cars. Again, if you guys are interested in this vehicle, we do have it on sale here at our dealership, BMW Cincinnati North. The link will be down in the description. I will show you what this thing looks like with the magnet taken off here, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.